this one of the most famous intersections in America. I mean, talk about wipeouts. So that used to be a really great cement stucco facade across there. The old Grand Central. I did it. They tore it off, put that shit there. So this was the Grand Central. Of course, China Night. Why would they tear that incredible? I know where the big Buddha sign's at. Hinckley Auto. That big, beautiful stucco wall that used to be all the way around that building. I did for Mr. Hinckley. Why would they possibly tear down that historic? Wow. I think it was 1915. Seriously. Yeah, that Hinckley. Why the fuck? Oh my God. Look at it. Flipping your soup can. Look what's laying there. Talk about in Art Deco Decay. Kicking the can. Why would they just tear everything down? The whole town's vacant, these buildings. And we're not talking just for a little while. These buildings have been vacant for decades. You know, what mayor, what city, and I work for every mayor in this town. I work for them all. Nice, somebody's trying, huh? Somebody's trying. Love it. See what they got on their signage. I mean, Third World America on Balco. Oh, selling planter boxes. Why not? So Rico's was right there. Famous place, really famous. When the famous boxing venue out at, let's say that burnt down, the Leslie Hotz Masterpiece, the Coliseum. They used to come here after fights. Met Ken Norton in there. This place was so happening. I mean, fuck. So, oh my God. It's third world. And anybody that tells you, oh, Ogden this, and so the whole bus system, it is so flawed because the bus system's excellent once you're in Ogden. 7 days a week. 19 routes. Nobody lives here. And if you live here, you can walk anywhere you need to go. So that's what they concentrate on. They're going to put an electric bus tram they've been building for 25 years here. And just wait, that we don't even need. We already have one. Shuttle from the D events, already have one. There's no buses out west. None. You can't get here from the suburbs. From anywhere. You know, unless you're right in downtown Ogden or, you know, maybe from Salt Lake on the shuttle, but train doesn't run on, you know, take the front runner, which is good. But it runs right along the Wasatch. So this is important. I've been wanting to get this. Sue's Lounge. One of the first gay bars around. Famous right there. Right there. Really famous place. This town is from my old first job right there. White's Community Bakery. By the way, underneath I've seen these AstroTurfers that come in. Oh my God. So they bought that. They're a co-op. That was White's Community Bakery. That building underneath that ugly fake. And by the way, so we're going to talk EFA stucco. I wouldn't switch. I have 10,000 jobs in this town. 10,000. So this is important. Have mercy. Been waiting for the bus all day. Jesus done left Little Chicago. That's what we used to call it here. So this building has been vacant for at least 40 years. It's a famous old bank building. So I bid it, the plaster on it. So this guy come to me and he bid it for me to save it. I can save it. It's a grand old building. And he says, no, I got this guy that's going to do it. I says, that's not plaster, that's paint. That's paint. And he put paint on it. He put paint on it. It's been vacant for 40 years. Literally. Vacant for 40 years. Getting a video of this bank.
I like your necklace. It's cool. Can I see it?
Yeah, it's a shell.
I'm from Florida.
Oh, nice.
So this reminds me of home. That's cool, dude.
I
like it.
I'm a marine biologist.
Hell yeah,
so,
dude.
but
That was
no,
my dream as a kid, too.
yeah, it's heartbreaking work now because everything's dead.
I know, man.
Dead tide pool jumper, I call myself. This building has literally been vacant for 40 years. 40 years.
No, they've been vacant since I've been
Yeah, I've been here my whole life. It went vacant in 1990. Welcome to Ogden, right?
Right.
Everything's
Well,
vacant.
that's what we've
Show
been
now.
discussing.
Oh, can you? I call it.
Believing.
I used to call it in Art Deco Decay. Now I call it lipstick on a corpse. That was my first job right there. That was it.
Really?
That building used to be grand,
Donuts. There used to be these donuts.
and before that it was
here.
White's Community Bakery.
Huh.
White. So Mr. White is a really
Talk
famous
about
scratch
that.
Then it
bakery.
was the Tiger Mark.
Yeah. Then the Tiger Mart put that fake stucco
But
on.
they were on 25th first.
Here you're
and then
watching
they
Yeah.
came
gross
here.
stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
They were in between the two bars.
Now what's her name that owns the sushi joint? Who claims she's Japanese?
Why
Who's
did
Chinese?
Why did they close it anyway?
He went broke.
Searched Black Lady?
Really?
What the hell?
So he's gonna. It's a artist co-op's going in there, like the Monarch.
You would have some weird
And
stuff.
they were making all kinds of people in there every day.
Oh, that's where people used to go to launder money. But
There's always something behind something.
it's Ogden, right?
You Utah, man.
Oh,
I've
Not
been
you.
around the world.
you don't know corruption. Come to Utah, right?
Yeah,
I've been to
good.
8 different countries, and this is the most
Amen. I agree. Me too. I'm all over the world. You ever seen nothing like this, have you?
The dog, it's the truth.
Facts.
That's why we're out here. We're going to California.
I want to get the hell out.
I grew up here and in San Diego, but it's too crowded down there. What city was it to grow up in? So, but yeah, California. Yeah, you got a secret one. Good for you.
I got a lease. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Central.
like these apartments though. See the stained glass still on it? I think they're
Those
cool.
are the famous Browning apartments. They're really, really old, but they've been vacant for years.
They're finally building it, huh?
Well, they've been working on it for months. That paper on the thing's been there
Is
for
there a
months.
basement too? There is.
See how it's kind of been sinking? But it's a famous old building.
Cool.
It's been vacant forever.
I think it's beautiful.
So do I.
Give it 10 years and it'll look like shit again.
Yeah. Right
Give it
here.
5 years and they'll tear it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give it.
Even like one old Massey.
Hey,
Massey
Nina, what's your name?
Kevin Blank.
The hell out. Looks good over there,
Kevin,
buddy.
Kevin.
Oh, he's a Kevin?
Yeah.
Good name, man. Right on,
I mean,
guys.
Kevin,
Right on.
Have fun.
Yeah, you too. So, in Art Deco Decay, I heard it right from his mouth. Been in 8 countries, this is the most dysfunctional city. Oh boy. I work for every single mayor. Going clear back to Mayor Dirks. I've restored 10,000 jobs in this town, you know, until I got cancer 10 years ago. And by far, Godfrey, I taught with him at Weaver State, you know, and oh fuck, don't even get me going on that dude. So, this is the original wall started right here. Why is it called Wall Avenue? To keep the Shoshone out. Who's the savages? God, I'll take it back to what it was before they got here. The Boomtown in Art Deco Decay. By the way, that's where the Weaver State cop ran over the guy and killed him. There's, I mean, this intersection's scary, so if you're ever walking around through here, because it's really unlit at night, and put a light up, man. So, there ain't any. And so, Ogden, Utah, Art Deco Decay. Got to get on the bus, Gus. Like I said, you get into Ogden, the bus system is excellent. You know, and so, but how do you get into Ogden? There's no sidewalk, there's no bus, there's no bike lanes, and this is important because 2 of the most famous bike riders in all Western Weaver County have both been killed this week. He was killed of Japanese descent, was famous, everybody knew him in Roy. Girl on the light hit him, very safe. Had his helmets, had everything on. Hit him. 3 cars ran over him before they even knew they were running over somebody. So, then my neighbor, God, he was famous. Used to ride right on. He was hit over there in Plain City. I mean, he was the safest rider ever, so you can't ride. He killed him this month. Isn't it perfect? Look at this. These artists that have moved in, these co-ops, that's what it is right there. AstroTurf. God, ain't it perfect? Children behave. Ogden, Utah, Art Deco Decay. I wanted to get that building. That building has been vacant for 40 years. They all are. Most cities won't allow it. The town. Worst mayor we ever had right now. And that's saying a lot. I worked for Mayor Meekum when he went to prison. Savings and loan scandal. While he was mayor. You know, I worked for Mayor Matson. I did that furniture building for him. That beautiful brand building. Weaver State bought it and gutted it. Tore the facades off it. Tore the wood out. Got rid of the frescoes. Don't even get me going what they do in this town. So it's sad. In Art Deco Decay. By the way, Parker was killed right there. And they've since paved it. Fixed it. One of the most famous skateboarders in the history of, that's saying a lot. The urban skateboarders in this town. Oh, you want to see some freaking young artisans? Coming down that hill, hit a pothole and launch and head planted right there. And it killed him. One of the most famous skateboarders ever. Children behave. Oh, what a shithole, man. I can't believe what happened. And by the way, if you like off-roading, I was talking to the bus driver and he says, yeah, some dude from Arkansas says, these are the worst roads I've ever seen. I says, yeah, they're building a tram and they've had every road tore up. He says, I says, you like off-roading? You like to go four-wheeling off-roading? Come to Ogden, just drive up and down the streets. He says, that ain't no shit. Right as then we hit a boom on 26th Street up there in Harrison. I don't know how I didn't break the axle on the bus. And he's like, oh, everybody in the bus went, whoop, about that high up, and everybody's like looking around. Holy shit. Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. Things that we say. The most Fraudian town, city in the world. Oh boy. That's Fama K. Brody. That's Bernard Devoto. That's Kevin Blanche. That's what Masaka. Freaking. Because we're running just as fast as we can. Holding on to one another's hand. Flip the soup can one more time. Yeah, why not? It's important. Why the soup can? Nobody's ever got that, have they? The metaphor for consumption, Elton Johnson. Let me tell you what. American can, here. Soup can with one here. Here in Ogden. Right down there where the Da Vinci is, that's American can. All you freaking muckmucks that are on here are going to change the world and get rich by it. Astroturfers, where's your fucking crown? You know nothing about this city. This city's so fucking hardcore. Always has been. I call it blood. In Art Deco Decay. The lipstick on a corpse. Things that we say, I swear.